Yellowstone update, and this information is pretty interesting because it's showing that the way that Yellowstone is functioning is a bit different than what they had first stated or had assumed. Now, they had assumed that this was just coming from a hot spot tracing back to the Earth's core. A big hot spot lifting up and creating a volcano, supervolcano. But they're saying that that's not the case. They're saying that what they're witnessing here is where plates over time, as you can see here, this is looking at Yellowstone, this is looking at the West Coast, and you can see the Cascadia here, and you can see right off Eureka where the Juan de Fuca starts to go out and cut out off screen here. And then, of course, we have the San Andreas that runs down through here in terms of fault lines. But these ancient plates were spread out a lot further. And what they're saying is that the volcanic domes, they can track them moving east over time, and that the youngest is the farthest northeast. And the reason for this is because this plate diving underneath is creating molten pits once it gets down so far. Now, this matches a story that I talked about here recently on the Cascadia, where they were talking about this exact same type of process, where small chunks are rising up from here, molten, in this region. Different levels of buoyancy in terms of the Earth. Now, how they explain this is once it gets underneath here, it just completely gets shredded apart into basically a molten lava. They said the best comparison of this, the best example, is out in the Pacific Ocean right now. And that's a fact that we know. The ocean floor is breaking apart. It is like turning to mush, shattering, because of what is going on there in that region geologically. So in terms of Yellowstone, instead of having just one chamber that may run all the way down to the core inside the Earth, what they're saying has happened is that this plate itself, in moving across over time, has built up a massive pocket, and they can see this, and they can actually trace this. And this actually does follow the same path that they talked about before when they said from the top of the caldera, it looks like this goes down southwest into the Earth, so to speak. Same direction, going right down in the same area, the same spot. It's the same chamber, but a different idea as to how it's forming. Now they're saying they know for sure with new technology and being able to pierce down into the Earth and look at things a little bit more differently, they can see what's going on with this process, and this is what they're saying. Now I'm going to leave a link below so you guys can watch this video presentation that shows all of this in motion, and you can see how all these plates are moving, what direction they're moving. You see here with the arrows, and the track that's been taken up to the current day caldera. And just a lot of key information here in this video. So I'll leave this below. I'll continue to update with more as I come across it. This has been Dabu7.